Rise and grind, my fellow hustlers. Rise and grind, my fellow hustlers. Today is October 24th, 2023. And I had a great day. Having a great day. It's 12:30. A lot of people are having lunch right now. I'm driving home from a work trip. Today we were in the field. In the field, we had probably 10 to 12, maybe 15 solid engineers, different backgrounds, different regions, different areas, doing a 2024 project walk down, right? A project walk down. We're visiting all the substations that we have our either engineering design documents, our relay devices, our transmitters, our transformers, our circuit breakers, and how we're going to make our updates rolling into the year 2024. So we had to visit each sub, prior to it, scheduling, prior to it, what are we going to update at this substation? We come here, we discuss with the people who are involved, the necessary players, and I'm just having a good time being around like-minded, very intelligent people. You know, people not only educated academically, but just work experience. You know, people have been working in the field, people have been using their hands, building and creating their entire lives. So I had a great day. I know a lot of people create podcasts or create their videos or their shorts very clean cut, and I that's a part of me, and that will be a part of me. But sometimes I like it raw. Look, my hair looking crazy, you know what I mean? And I like that because I am working, man. I'm working hard. The nice thing about being around other individuals, I had to have a lot of intellectual engineering conversations, but there are pockets where I take advantage of having a one-on-one with somebody on the side when they're talking about this, you know? You know, man, I'm always trying to talk about business. So some things that come up where I'm talking to a guy named Angelo, I believe his name is. He is a field engineer. Remember a little bit, Angelo. Used to live in New York, moved down to Texas for work with wifey, and then is now back in the Pennsylvania area. I believe he is in Harrisburg, somewhere near Harrisburg, but got to talk to him about just real estate and some of his 3 boys that he has. Talk to him about just life, you know. Talk to him about what he would tell his younger self and what he thinks. Some of his struggles that he and his kids are going through. Got to discuss about some of our triumphs, some of our things that we think will help us individually be successful in the future. Got to talk to about this other lady, project manager, who just built a two-story garage on her property. And she walked me through the procedure of how she had to go talk to zoning in her area, because whenever you're doing construction in her area above a certain height, you have to get a permit. So it took a year to get a building permit. Right then, she said the reason we're building this 2-car garage is because her sons and her husband, her fiance, soon-to-be husband, work on something in terms of like maybe F1 truck cars and racing and things like that. So they need space to do their work, right, inside that garage where they can walk around. So she said, caveat, I want to have my work from home office above this, right? So when I'm during the day and working from home, she wants to have an office upstairs in that garage, and then downstairs is that open space where they can work, you know, and be loud when she's not there. We're just discussing the procedure of zoning. She had a friend who was a mortar, so that they helped flatten the land, even the land out. They had people come and lay concrete, hiring builders to put the foundation up, the siding, the drywall, the installation, the electrical, the conduit building, right, all of it. So just understanding that procedure, that process. She said 110 grand it cost her. 110 grand for this beautiful square feet. How much would I guess it's square feet? I would say it's about maybe 1,000 square feet. 1,100. But it's 2 floors. So I might be wrong. It might be 13, 14. But it's just beautiful to know this. These things can be done. These things can be done. And I also got another nugget by another gentleman who got a little bit into real estate and really pushing me. Another thing into my game is I want to buy real estate, as you guys know. I want to buy real estate. But the thing about me, I want to be lazy. want to buy something that someone can move in tomorrow. It's like, so wrinkles and movements I have is, okay, I'll buy multifamily, or I'll overpay, but I'll put it in a place where it's high rent, so I'll make the difference there. This guy made me not afraid to buy a little bit of a fixer-upper. Not something that's broken down, but something that can put some work into it. And the contractors that you may need to hire to do the work for you, don't put a time frame on when the work needs to be complete as much. Because that cheapens the price, right? If I need some things to be done, hey, look, when you're free on the weekends, man, I'll come help you. We work together. And in the process of that, there are opportunities where I can learn how to work on homes. I can learn how to do kitchen remodel, home remodel, little electrical, some plumbing, right? Some carpentry. I can learn these things. He said he took carpentry in high school for 3 months, and also now he's like, I know how to be a carpenter. I know the basics. You can take these online classes, and I said, hey, but what about the hands-on? You can take these online, and I'm just giving you guys ideas, right? Because these are things that I'm going to implement. Take these online classes where you can get to a certain level and a certain understanding, a basic knowledge of electrical, and then go and work with an electrician on a project. You may not get paid for that task, but you are his number 2 for a task. He tells you, this is how you wire an entire home. This is how you do it. And sometimes they might slide you $100 here. Hey man, here you go. So there's opportunities for me to learn things, and I think in my 30s, because I'm in my 30s, I'm really trying to see who am I different from my 20s. My 20s, I was a hustler. Working 2 jobs. I was, for people who don't know, at 23, I was a field engineer, but I also was a bartender, right? At 24, I was a controls engineer working upstate New York at one of the largest engineering firms that you all know about, that you guys know. But I was also, what was I doing at the time? I was also an Uber driver, right? I drove Uber for probably two and a half years, making, I don't know. I think I was trying to make my rent in Uber. So my rent was about $800, $700, $600, something like that. So I was trying to make more than my rent in Uber, obviously. Like $400 a week. I would try $100 a day, work 4 nights a week, But I was hustling. At 20, a little later, 27, 28, I was more contracting. I was working for an engineering firm, but I would contract for another engineering firm part-time. And now, as you know, now I'm double dipping. Now I'm full-time here and full-time there, So that's my 20s. What is my 30s? I'm gonna ride this out for now, right? But understand that I need to tie a bow on it. And segue into something different. So this money is not just for stacking. This money is for things that are going to change in the future. I need to go back and dive in and learn. So that's going to cost some money. This is what this effort is for. But fellas, man, we keep working. And I'm not afraid, man, to buy a little duplex fixer-upper maybe. I'm excited about that. Not a bad idea. Keep hustling, fellas. We got this. Bless up.